Hi there, one. It is currently the 24th of June, 2014. Meteorologist Robert Spetty here with you today. Right off the bat, I'm going to start with this video here on the screen. Hopefully, you have seen this already today or heard about it. If not, Tokyo was slammed by a very severe hailstorm. Also, we did see some frequent lightning causing some injuries, some heavy rainfall with flooding, but the biggest topic really was the hail out here today, and upwards about 10 centimeters of total accumulation actually fell in parts of western Tokyo in the Chofu area, and what happened was that piled up, that combined with, in some areas, upwards about 60 to 70 millimeters of rainfall per hour. You see the flooding here that took place, and not just that, but the hail caused some rather significant damage to a few structures out here. This is a garage there in the western Tokyo as well that took some significant damage. Saw a few people saying that it was upwards about waist high, and this is actually one image of just that. They had to get bulldozers out here and dump trucks to kind of get rid of the hail. What happened was a lot of it flowed down into those roads and it piled up somewhere, and eventually it piled up here, and it doesn't melt up fast enough, and it gets piled up in just dirty and nasty stuff, and unfortunately that's what happened. We also saw some significant damage to crops here. A lot of plants fell down, and as I mentioned a moment ago, we did see several injuries there into the Kanto Koshin area. Now, what happened was we had a few lightning strikes, and always makes injuries when you have these severe storm systems. Two people in Kanagawa, one person in Ibaraki. Always remember, if you're thunder outside, I understand pedestrian traffic is quite common here in Tokyo, but just play it safe. You don't want to be one of those statistics where people get struck by lightning. It's always just terrible. So what happened out here today? We have a very unstable atmosphere. That's quite obvious, but what happened was we had a strong jet stream aloft, and you can see right here some areas just south of Tokyo and the Izu Islands, upwards about 100-knot winds. That's providing a lot of instability, but also we had very cold upper level winds, about minus 39 degrees aloft, on the surface about 27 degrees in Tokyo, so a big 65 degrees difference. So what we've seen that also seen a relatively low freezing level today. So you had these huge storms that erupted, and the low freezing level allowed for these storms to all become hail makers, and not to mention the flood makers and lightning strikes and etc. But as we look ahead into the forecast, unfortunately, by Wednesday afternoon, what we're going to be seeing is that threat there yet again. Actually, I'll go ahead and show this to you. This is a JMA high resolution model. Now, this is by Wednesday at 4 p.m. right here. And we go by 7, 6, over towards 9. No, right, why did that go backwards? All right, over towards Wednesday evening. These storm systems really fire up in western Tokyo again and over towards Kanagawa. This is actually almost the same setup as we saw here on Tuesday. So if you got hit by a storm, on Tuesday, you may see that again Wednesday. And I don't want to hear any more reports of any people getting injured or anything like that. So, yeah, if you see a storm in the area, just take cover. Wait for it to pass. The good thing with these ones, they don't last that long. 30 minutes tops, maybe longer. We did see a few storms that actually last for about an hour and a half there into western Tokyo today. But it better than getting hurt trying to walk around out in these. The other big thing is that what we are going to be seeing is these storms produce potentially some severe weather. JMA actually warned on the threat here Tuesday afternoon for tornadoes. I think Wednesday that threat's still going to be there. We still have that strong jet stream aloft, as I just showed you in that graphic a second ago. A lot of instability. We have a lot of vertical wind shear. Could cause some rotation in a few of these storms. So it's not just the hail that could be possible, but also that threat of some tornadic activity. So this is something we really want to keep an eye on for the Tokyo and Kanto area as we head through Wednesday. By Thursday, should clear off. I think there'll be a few storms Thursday, but it's not going to be anything remotely close to what we saw here on your Wednesday. You can see they're a little bit less blue than what it was on the Wednesday. Now, as we pull back the picture, though, I do want to mention Western Japan, you're still seeing some scattered showers out here, and also over towards central and eastern portions of China. The rainy season front just really continuing to dominate. And as we continue to pull back, I actually do want to mention I am watching a low pressure area. This is not an invest. I haven't really seen Bagasa say anything on it, But there is a low there. We actually have on our tropical threat map saying this is a low risk of development, but we do have it circled. It's a low, and it potentially could become a tropical depression if Pegasa actually warranted it. I think this could bring some showers there to eastern portions of Visayas, and even some moisture inflow as we look ahead in the Friday, actually. As this scrolls ahead, you can see that moisture kind of streaming in out of the southwest monsoon. So these are a few things we're keeping an eye on, but this is a big deal. And furthermore, it's so going to be that instability on Wednesday. And I really want to keep an eye on that. Am I saying there's the potential for this to happen again? Probably not, but some of these storms could become strong. All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, could you please post them there into the comment box below? As always, stay safe out there. Bye.